Hello everybody, welcome back to this new part of Star Wars The Old Republic with Oplec Jeris, the pure-blooded Sith Jedi Knight. So last we left off, I believe we did the Apis flashpoint back on the fleet. Just after completing our time on Nar Shaddaa. And as I mentioned on there, I thought due to the level and the fact that I'll most likely be ending things on the ship from now on, then I'm going to stick to the class stories from now on. As probably as I also mentioned, timing is also something that I have less of, so anyway, our next stop on our quest to save the galaxy is Taris for the mission The Architect of Annihilation. So let's find out why General Var Suthra wanted us on Taris this whole time.
General, I'm on Taris. You seemed worried about this place after Ord Mantell. What's the big mystery you wouldn't reveal?
I apologize for the secrecy, but this involves someone the Empire would love to get its hands on. Angral's son, Taris, was the lead scientist on our advanced warfare projects. But these technologies were all invented by Dr. Nassan Godera. Dr. Godera is a genius, calculates targeting algorithms in his head for fun.
If he's so special, why wasn't he leading things instead of Taris?
Dr. Godera hates the Empire. So much so he quit in protest when the Republic signed the Treaty of Coruscant. Disappeared completely. We recently discovered he's hiding on Taris, but the swamps, predators, and city ruins are keeping us from finding him.
City ruins? There's no civilization here?
Your masters never taught you about the Jedi Civil War? 300 years ago, there was a conflict between two fallen Jedi named Revan and Malak. Malak obliterated Taris, hoping to kill Revan. Billions of innocent people died.
Did Malak succeed in killing Revan?
Revan escaped Taris' destruction and eventually killed Malak. Many more died before it was over. The Republic is recolonizing Taris. Recently, we found evidence that our missing doctor has been here for years. Reconnaissance discovered one of Godera's outposts in the swamp. It's entirely automated. Nothing but droids inside. And they're not cooperating.
How do you know this outpost doesn't belong to someone else?
The droids kept demanding Godera's passwords from us. They work for him. I've had people scouring Taris for other outposts. The survivors returned empty-handed. After what you learned on Ord Mantell, we need that man's expertise. You're our best shot at finding Dr. Godera.
I'll bring him back alive, whatever it takes.
I left a small team monitoring the outpost. They'll aid your search. Transmitting outpost coordinates. Good luck. Var Suthra, out.
So yeah, brief summary about Taris as well, mainly its history within the Star Wars universe. But we need to track down a scientist named Dr. Godera. And seeing as we brought Kira with us on Nar Shaddaa, I think it's only fair we should bring T7 with us here. But yeah, for those of you who played Knights of the Old Republic, will definitely know Taris' history. Especially seeing as the player character in that game, well, I guess big spoiler alert, but that game has been out for years now, so if you haven't played it, then you've definitely been sleeping under a rock, or definitely not a Star Wars fan. But yeah, the player character was in fact Darth Revan. So That's something, isn't it? And of course, Darth Malak, who was Revan's former apprentice, and another fallen Jedi, bombarded Taris in the hopes of killing Revan and his love interest, Bastila Shan, along with the rest of the crew of their ship, the Ebon Hawk. So anyway, let's head on to save Dr. Gudera. Yeah, but at the time, the people that escaped with Revan were, in fact, a Republic soldier named Karth, or Karth Onasi, Bastila Shan, who, as I mentioned, was his love interest, a young Twi'lek named Mission Vale, and her Wookiee companion Zalbar, as well as a Mandalorian named Canderous Ordo, and a little astromech droid as well. I think it was T3. Well, its designation started with T3. But yeah, in the end, Revan went off to save the galaxy and kill Malak. But for all of you that also want to know that this timeline follows the light side ending of Knights of the Old Republic, not the dark side ending. So in the Old Republic universe, everything in KOTOR's 1 and 2 did happen, but they do have like a canon part. Specifically, Revan's story is canon. Well, not like officially canon, not yet anyway, but in the Old Republic game, the canon timeline is that Revan redeemed himself and saved the galaxy from Malak and the Starforge. Anyway, it seems like some Imperials have managed to get into the base where we need to meet up with Var Suthra's troops. So I don't know how they got there so quickly. See if you got anything important. You got credits, I'll take those. Let's see. You over there. As you can see, I'm clicking more than I did in the previous episodes. That's because I actually found a mouse to use, so... And I come to realize that maybe clicking is a lot easier than just tapping on the numbers. But yeah. Let's just clear out these Imperials. Still got a bonus mission to complete. You could even attack just by right-clicking if you want to do the default attack and just want to remove that from your ability bar. Plus, it's a lot easier to go around and do this type of shenanigans. I think I just copied and pasted the one of my abilities. No, I didn't. Well, something for the new companion. And T7 teleported into the ground. This is his life now. Hang on, I'm gonna save his life. There we go. And now we gotta speak to this hologram of someone called Watcher 1.
That's enough bloodshed. Let's be professional about this. I am Watcher 1 with Imperial Intelligence. Those men you fought served me.
What kind of name is that?
My title is who I am. Any other name I gave you would be a lie. Despite what General Var Suthra believes, I have known about this outpost for some time. Your imminent arrival forced me to take action. My mission is to protect the Empire from Dr. Gadera's weapons. I'm afraid I can't let you have him.
And I'm afraid you'll have to die.
I don't fear you. Imperial Intelligence prides itself on accurate threat assessment. I've known you were coming, analyzed your strengths and weaknesses in preparation. You defeated the fallen Jedi Bengal Moore to become a knight. You're an exemplar of your order.
He could have acquired this information from any number of sources.
The point is, I have it. As fortune would have it, Dr. Gadera will be in my custody shortly. You've already failed.
You've confused me with someone else. I don't intimidate easily.
This isn't about intimidation, Jedi. It's about facts. I see my reinforcements are finally in position. Terminate him.
Oh dear. Not to mention he knows about what we did to Bengal Moore. So it's kind of worrying because, as Master August said when, well, one of the things Master August could say when we meet him is basically ask, what was that fallen Jedi that we just beaten? Because he answers, this is no Jedi, and one of the replies he could say to the dialogue wheel is that, I would say Sith, but the Empire doesn't know where Typhon is. Which means, if Watcher 1 knows that we defeated Bengal Moore, either someone has been a bit careless in speaking about our accomplishments, or the Sith have infiltrated Typhon. Which kind of makes sense with one of the Sith Lords being a master manipulator, with infiltrators all across the galaxy. But anyway, REMO wants to speak to us.
Blasted imps. Death is too good for them. Thank you for liberating this facility. Good riddance to imp scum.
Wish my T7 had a personality like you.
My designation is REM0. Dr. Gadera assigned me to this facility. Primary function? Enemy surveillance. The facility was compromised when Republic cowards arrived on Taris, and again by these imp scum.
Your maker is in danger. Can you tell me where he is?
My programming forbids cooperation with non-Gadera life forms, except under extreme circumstances. That criteria is now met. Watcher 1 reprogrammed this facility's tracking
Sorry
device.
for the mouse. I'm
He traced
trying
Dr.
to
Gadera's
get into a
encrypted
good
bioscan
position.
to its present location.
How could Watcher 1 do all that when we couldn't?
Imperial intelligence is well funded and highly motivated. Filthy imps. Locating my maker requires repairing the central computer and resetting outdoor tracking relays. I am only equipped for computer repairs. I will provide you with the tracking relay's coordinates, but be advised, the outdoors are dangerous.
You fix the computer, and I'll reset the tracking relays.
Jedi were never included in Dr. Gadera's Republic Coward designation. Now I comprehend why. Commencing computer repairs. Contact me when all tracking relays are reset. Then we can triangulate Dr. Gadera's location. If you encounter any imp scum, please annihilate them. How you handle Republic cowards is your discretion. Good luck, Jedi.
That droid expects us to take down Republic operatives? No, I'm not that crazy. But yeah, basically, when we met Watcher 1, he is with a group known as Imperial Intelligence. I do apologize if if my voice is a little blocked in that, and I think I might be coming down with a bit of a cold in the summer. Either that or hay fever's kicking in. But yeah, as I was saying, Watcher 1 works with Imperial Intelligence, which is an organization which is basically we met the SIS back here on Nar Shaddaa, so that's basically the Imperial equivalent to that. They basically go by designations like Watcher 1, Watcher 2, Watcher 3. Of course, the titles represent what their duties are, which go by like I said, Watcher. There's also Fixers, which focus more on maintenance and that. And then to top it all off, we got Ciphers, which are the assassins of intelligence. For any shady operation for the Empire, which requires often a high-value target, intelligence would send in the Ciphers. They also specialize in infiltration and, well, seduction, like many spies. In fact, I think we play as a Cipher agent during the Imperial Agent storyline. We don't start off as a Cipher, but I will go into more detail about them when we reach the Imperial Agent storyline. All I'll tell you is that in that storyline, we end up playing as a Cipher agent. In fact, the player goes by Players would go by a Cipher designation known as Cipher 9. And someone beat us to the objective, so you know what that means. It's time to wait. Hopefully this is a lot quicker than the other public missions. Here we go. That's 2. Now we gotta get to number 3. Which is this way. I'm gonna be, just a sneak. Oh, it's that Jedi Knight again! Not this guy. as I said, I think I might be coming down with something. Hey, get in line, buddy. This is it's my turn. You can have the loot. Ivar. Ah. No, I win. I got it there first. I'm so sorry, but I got there first. First come, first serve.
I finished resetting all the tracking relays. Is that central computer online?
Affirmative. Triangulating Dr. Gadera's coordinates now. This facility has outlived its usefulness, and my programming provides no secondary mission. I am uncertain how to proceed. Serving Republic cowards is unacceptable, but I am not armed to combat imp scum. Recommendation?
Dr. Gadera needs all the help he can get. You should come.
Excellent suggestion. Perhaps I can acquire new mission parameters from my maker. Triangulation complete. Transmitting the coordinates to you now. I am coming, but do not wait for me. My maker needs you, Jedi.
Right, so Dr. Gadera needs us. And he's in a completely different area, so we're just going to fast travel back over to here. Believe it or not, the highest level to actually get through Chapter 1 without any incident would either be levels 30, 31, 32, or 34.
Reminder, mechanized travel
Varies.
is for official business only.
Well, those are the expected levels you'll be. But sometimes when you're on a final chapter, you might head to final part of a chapter, you might head to an area where your level gets scaled down. So levels wouldn't really be much of a concern, would it? But yeah, we're gonna be heading onwards. But I think for the Jedi Knight, I'll just be sticking to the class story from now on. And then maybe I might do like planetary missions I haven't done for the other classes. Like it's a good compromise. We get to experience all the planetary missions without me getting fatigued by constantly having to do all of them. It's better than having to go through it like 8 times. I might have to go through like the prologue missions like 8 times. And the flashpoints 8 times, but at least the flashpoints are enjoyable. I just prefer a select few of planetary missions, which honestly, some of them actually get brought up again later in the story, but it's not really, like, majorly important.
Chunki, salama na tupa. Chiholokto chobot I kafsto andale.
How do you know Dr. Gadera?
Pathopa jiwanta humpa mulira pampawula. Con kipona hukta tabatata. Sigunra deha yaliska chanaga. Itinka chasa hopoma.
Keep out of sight and protect your friend.
Need you what the clunky.
Gotta make sure those guys are safe. As you notice by my character's personality, he's not a big fan of Imperials. And he's definitely gonna stay like that after what happened to poor Agent Galen. Like, he probably wanted to walk the Jedi path, but Agent Galen was a friend, and, well, the Empire turned him into a machine, and basically forced our Jedi Knight to kill him. So he's not too thrilled about that. You might be wondering why I'm not just charging for the mission. Bonus mission, obviously. XP is fun. But also story is fun too. No, I'm just gonna say, if I doing this, it helps me get through, like, I could probably just do, like, one planet for each part. If I just stick to the class stories from now on. Especially with how short some of the planets are. Of course, I will stick to doing the middle flashpoint, so we will still be doing the third flashpoint, which is Mandalorian Raiders, which I'll actually do after Tatooine, due to the fact that each time you complete 2 planets in this area, you get a little interlude part. Well, I haven't fully decided what I'm doing yet, but no, actually, I'll do the next one after this planet. Keep it doing after each planet. Hey, excuse me, you're not allowed to dance. Had a bit of a lag there. But I am a very indecisive person. I feel like I'm also forgetting something. Hang on, I'm just gonna be standing still for a sec, because I feel like I forgot something. Yep, I nearly forgot. Oh dear. I won't bring up what I nearly forgot, but let's just say it's somewhat important to me. There we go. But those of you who know me, that basically know what I'm going through, will definitely know what I nearly forgot. Anyway, let's get back to the game. There's a lot of Imperials between us and the mission. There we go. There's another thing for the new companion, which I'll do on my other Jedi Knight. Oh, pardon me, just had a drink. Alright, we just finished up the bonus mission, so let's head straight for the actual mission. There's
Stand
Watcher
down, Jedi. I'm afraid we both lose this contest. Dr. Gudera killed himself rather than be captured. It's a tragic loss.
You backed him into a corner. What did you expect?
I assured him he wouldn't be harmed, but his hatred of the Empire was beyond reason. We are prepared to leave Taris without further violence. Full cessation of hostilities. Do you accept?
You've committed crimes against the Republic. I'm taking you in.
You know I can't allow that. Be reasonable. Unlike the men at the outpost, we're trained to fight Jedi. Don't underestimate us.
Wait, Jedi. These filthy imps are lying to you. My maker is not dead. I arrived late because I performed a second triangulation on my maker's bioscan.
Thought we destroyed that irritating machine. Now you both have to die.
I don't think that's Watcher 1. Makes me wonder who this was. Well, let's speak to Remo.
Critical damage. Circuits failing. Transmitting my maker's new coordinates to you now. Save him. Do not let my functions end in vain.
Your main processor and memory circuits are intact. If there's a way to repair you, I'll find it.
Filthy imps. Kill them all.
O wamawanka mituski o wana tablota wijawa.
Not my finest performance, but serviceable. Do not fear. Dr. Gudera is unharmed. I painlessly rendered him unconscious and gently carried him to safety.
I can't say the same for your assassins.
Their loss is regrettable, but they understood what's at stake. We could continue this chase forever, but what a waste of resources. I suggest a compromise. Give me time to administer truth serum to Dr. Gudera. Once he reveals his secrets, he's yours. We'll both have what we want.
You've already deceived me twice. I'd be a fool to give you another chance.
My deceptions have failed to produce the desired result. Now, I'm telling the truth. I will purchase time for interrogating Dr. Gudera by offering you something of great personal interest. A Sith assassin is on Taris, preparing to massacre a small Republic settlement. I can tell you where.
Why are you so readily sharing this with me?
The information Dr. Gudera possesses is worth more than terrorizing defenseless colonists. I know you won't risk innocent lives. It's not in your nature. Rescue your settlement. When that's done, come here and you'll receive Dr. Gudera unharmed. You have my word.
T7's right. It's our duty to protect the innocent, even if we don't trust Watcher 1.
Betray me, and you'll regret it.
The Republic colonists have a temporary shelter near some ruins. Sending the coordinates now. The Sith assassin is noted for being a master of beasts. She likely won't be alone. I advise caution. Good luck, Jedi.
Although it makes me question, why is Watcher 1 so readily helping us? Like, he works for the Empire. But yet, he doesn't want... He thinks harming, like, innocent people is a waste of time. So maybe there might be some conscience within the Empire. Well, we don't really know what Imperials actually think. They just like, some of them are just like yes men to Sith, well, yes people to Sith Lords. but we don't really know what the typical Imperial thinks. So I'll just take Watcher 1 at his word for now, and save that colony. If I find out he's taken Dr. Gudera off-world, I'm gonna throw him into that river over there, and that will hurt. Anyway, let's get this colony saved.
Welcome, Master Jedi. How did our humble settlement earn this honor? Do you need food or water? Anything we have is yours.
A Sith wants you all dead. I'm here to defend you.
Sith? But why us? We haven't done anything. This is horrible. We're not prepared for this.
If you brought Kira with you, she'd say, since when do Sith need a reason to kill?
Then you should not have come back to a world that is not yours. Taris belongs to the Sith Empire, now and forever. Even my beasts understand that.
Your knowledge is woefully incomplete.
Before you die, satisfy my curiosity. My mission was secret. How did you know about it?
I'm not here to satisfy you.
But you will. One way or another. I'll inform Darth Angral of the security breach. But first things first. My pets are ready to play. Are you?
Seems like Watcher 1 is putting a lot of faith in us to make sure she does not make it out of this alive. Because I guess if this Sith succeeds, she'll know she'll inform Darth Angral what happened, and, well, Watcher 1's neck would be on the line. Anyway, let's speak to the Sith.
I haven't encountered a creature yet that could stop me.
You should feel honored to die at my hand.
Anyway, how do you guys like my new lightsaber? Because last time, we had a green lightsaber. Oh, nearly dropped the mouse. Oh, and I dropped the mouse. That is why you're seeing the top. Hang on. There we go. Boss, I can do this. Although I just remembered I changed the key bindings. Hang on a second. Camera. There we go. Voila. All fixed. The only reason it was B is because I needed like something to zoom out. Anyway.
That Sith and her beast. If you hadn't been here, they'd have torn us to pieces. Our settlement is new. We have fresh supplies. Please, take some.
Your safety is all the reward I need.
My parents told me stories of the Jedi when I was a boy. Now I know they're true.
T7's right. Dr. Gudera is still a prisoner within Imperial custody, so we should probably go after Watcher 1. let's head back over to here so I can use the taxi port to get to that last area.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
So I think it's here, if I remember correctly. So yeah, just looked at the time of the video and should roughly take me about an hour to get through each planet each time, so if I just dedicate a part to a planet, we should be through this class story in no time. Of course, I also need to consider expansions into that list too. But I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Anyway, we gotta take down Watcher 1. There we go. So we just need to get up to here, which is where Watcher 1 is holding Dr. Gadera. Seems like another player is heading this way, either a trooper or a Jedi Knight. Because if you're a trooper, you would be going up here. And then these few places round here would be for the smuggler and the Jedi consular. I think this one's definitely for the Jedi consular, and I think this one of these two would be for the smuggler. But anyway, let's get back to work on the Jedi Knights and take down these 12 Imperial operatives. There we go. So we need to do is pop over on this guy and do that. Make him explode. And we got 3 more Imperials we need to defeat to complete the bonus mission. There we go, and now we're level 39.
Lord Angrel, my interrogation is complete. Transmitting my report to you now.
Your efficiency will be noted. Take Dr. Guldera to Droman Kaas. I have plans for him.
You never mentioned you were working for Angrel.
What is this? Explain yourself, Watcher.
To ensure mission success, I compromised with the Jedi. He's here for the Doctor.
You compromised with the Jedi vermin who killed my son. You escaped me on Ord Mantell and Nar Shaddaa. You will not be so fortunate this time.
Keep throwing your forces at me, Angrel. I enjoy taking them apart.
You underestimate the strength of my wrath. You cannot win. Watcher, bring me this filth alive. I will kill him myself.
Respectfully, my lord. I'm duty-bound to honor our bargain.
Don't trifle with me. I want that Jedi.
Very well, Lord Angrel. I apologize for reneging on our deal, but I have orders. You understand? I recommend you surrender.
Despite your rank, you're still just a slave to the Sith.
Being a good servant does not make one a slave. I'd think a Jedi would understand that. This is not the ending I would have chosen.
Seems like Watcher 1 really just wanted to protect the Empire, not cause a war between the Empire and the Republic. And I have been stunned. Maybe we could work something out with Watcher 1. He doesn't seem like a bad person. He just wants to protect his his side of the galaxy.
Again, Darth Angrel underestimates you. 20 years. I've avoided becoming a casualty of Sith madness. But an order is an order.
I wish these events could have ended better.
I served the Empire as best I could. I have no regrets. Regardless, you are the victor here. How do you wish to proceed?
I don't really see him as much as a threat. He seems like an honorable guy. Unlike the Sith. I think, though, it might be best to take him in, because he has committed crimes against the Republic. I'll at least give him the benefit to stand trial.
I'll hand you over to the Republic military. You'll be a prisoner of war.
My loyalties forbid that, but you've been a worthy adversary. I won't ask you to tarnish yourself by killing me.
Oh, never mind. He's,
Farewell, Jedi.
I guess we won't be taking him in.
Dr. Guldera, are you all right? I'm a Jedi Knight sent by General Var Suthra to rescue you.
Var Suthra? That old man never gives up, does he? The Imperials gave me a Class 4 truth serum. Don't remember the interrogation, but I fear they learned too much. I suppose you plan to take me back to Coruscant? I left for good reason, you know.
We need you, Doctor. The Republic is endangered.
It's been endangered since that idiotic treaty. The Sith Empire only sought a strategic pause in the fighting. Time to gather strength for a final crushing blow. The Senate ignored my projections. I refused to serve such monumental ignorance.
A government founded on freedom of choice is going to make mistakes, but it can also correct them.
I hope the fools who were in power when I left have been voted out of office. If it hasn't started already, all-out war is imminent. I'm ready to face what's coming. Perhaps it is time I returned. Finish the war and wipe out the Empire for good.
And we just rescued Dr. Guldera, and I guess took down Watcher 1. So, it's back to the spaceport. And then our time here on Taris would have come to an end. Now, you might notice a little mission icon right here. That's actually for what is known as the bonus series, which basically continues on the storyline of the planet once we're done. It also appeared on Nar Shaddaa as well, when we finish that. But I guess this one actually brings in another major character for later on in the story. But otherwise, we're done. With Taris, anyway. We just need to speak to Var Suthra.
I told you, Agent, this Jedi never fails.
My team came to assist you. We discovered the outpost was destroyed and assumed the worst. Can you tell us what happened? We have unconfirmed reports the Imperial Spymaster Watcher 1 is on Taris.
You'll find the bodies of Watcher 1 and all his men at an Imperial base in the swamp.
Imperial base? I'll send a recovery team immediately.
Dr. Godera, you're looking well, all things considered. Ready to come home?
Depends. Are you ready to do what's right?
I always was, and our time has finally come. Agent, bring Dr. Godera to Coruscant immediately. I'll brief him on the discovery at Ord Mantell. Contact me from your ship. Var Suthra out.
Then this is goodbye. You saved my life. I owe you.
I'd never have found you without your droid. The Imperials destroyed it, but I salvaged the memory core.
Ah, Remo. One of my favorites. Thank you for salvaging his parts. Yes, I look forward to putting him back together.
This time, give him a body that isn't so fragile.
Excellent suggestion. He'd make a fine security droid. Working on Remo will make the long flight to Coruscant more bearable. Goodbye for now. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Alright, so now we just need to brief General Var Suthra. And then we can call it for this part of the Old Republic. There we go.
I am functioning at peak efficiency, Master. All the better to serve you.
General, Dr. Godera is on his way to you.
I can only imagine what the Empire would have done with him if you hadn't been there. I'm also told you saved a Republic settlement from a Sith assassin. Those colonists were lucky you showed up. How did you wind up there anyway?
The Imperial Spymaster warned me what the Sith was planning.
Division in the enemy ranks? Interesting. Let's hope there's more to come. Your work here may be done, but this isn't over. A major tactical advantage has just opened up, but you have to act quickly. One of Darth Angrel's closest advisors, Admiral Hacklin, asked us for asylum. He wants to defect.
Hacklin was with Angrel when he interrogated me on Ord Mantell. They seemed chummy. What changed?
I'm not sure, but the Admiral is on the run. There are unconfirmed reports Hacklin's earned a death mark.
One of Darth Angrel's top men turned traitor? It's too convenient.
Exactly. This is obviously a trap.
Hacklin wouldn't be the first high-ranking Imperial to switch sides. Until we know otherwise, we have to believe this is real. Kira obviously made an impression on the Admiral at Ord Mantell. He says he'll only surrender to her.
I have a bad feeling about this.
There's no time to negotiate. Admiral Hacklin's expecting you two, and no one else. I told him to wait for you at an old asteroid mining facility. I'm uploading the coordinates now.
We'll bring the Admiral in safely.
Be careful up there.
And there we go. That was Taris. And we've also received a mission to head to the mining facility to talk to a potential defecting Admiral. We also got a couple of few companions to talk to, like Shriek, HK, and T7 want to speak to us, but we can do that next part. So, but I think first things first, we'll be doing the next flashpoint before we head to the facility. So, this has been Star Wars: The Old Republic with our Jedi Knight-Oplec Jeris. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like and comment if you have, and if you so choose. And subscribing also goes a long way to let me know that you're enjoying what I do and most likely want to see more. So have a lovely day, night, or evening, wherever you may be. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and I shall see you all later.